Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video of All You Can Eat Wrestling. And who do we have today? Is the real deal Miz. And look, we have the warrior within Younes, the Algerian titan Younes. Welcome back, buddy. Guys, how we doing?
The Algerian Titan.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I've never heard that
Wow.
one before.
It's good, isn't it? Just came up like that.
I might need
Eunice,
I might
that
need
needs
to
to
run.
be a channel name.
I
That
might
needs
need
to
to
be a
run with that.
channel name.
I might have to run with that
Algerian
one.
Titan. Bro, I'm buzzing about that one. Wow.
Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Guys, coming back to what we are here to talk about is the Smackdown episode which just got telecasted, yeah. And let's
Yeah.
let's not beat around the bush and straight away talk about the main story which is churning out and heading towards the Money in the Bank, which is the one of the biggest four major PLEs. We have the likes of John Cena, not Ron Cena by the way, John Cena, Logan Paul versus main event Jey Uso, Yeet, and the American Nightmare
Hang on,
Cody
hang on,
Rhodes.
hang on, hang on.
What?
cut it.
Cut it. Cut it.
Last real champion. Last real champion.
Oh, the last real champion. And
Never
and
seen
what-
17.
never seen 17. There you go. The greatest of all time.
Get it right, bro.
Guys, I mean, this story has been cooking. I did not expect this. Even in the previous review, we were talking about this, that we were anticipating in Money in the Bank someone the likes of CM Punk come go head to head with John Cena and in a big main PLE, right? They've turned things around a bit. They said that no, hold on. We need to mix things up. We need to have both the major champions in a tag team match, apparently, in one of the biggest PLEs, and then we're gonna have the Money in the Bank to men's and women's main matches separate sideways. Uh, Eunice, what do you think about this, man? Where are we heading? This is going to be a good PLE. What's your thoughts on the entire storyline right now?
You know what, man? It's kind of surprised me a little bit because coming into Money in the Bank when on the calendar, I thought it would be John Cena, CM Punk, right? And it seems like we're gonna get that down the line at some point, but not now. This somehow in a weird way works. I like the whole Cena Logan Paul tag team, and then there's Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. But Cena needed something to cement him even more as a heel now that he's made the turn. And I don't think there's a better way of partnering up with someone like Logan Paul to do that. And it's worked. Weirdly enough, it's what I like the dynamic. The promo that they cut on SmackDown was Chef's Kiss from Cena, Logan.
Bro, Cody was cooking, Younes. Cody was cooking.
Even Cody. Yeah. The only one I've got an issue with is Jey, because he's got nothing to say.
4-letter, one word.
Like, stop making sounds, brother. Like, that's it. I make no sound. You're gonna make me turn heel in a bit. Honestly, like, I like Jey, but please cook something. You know, I'm being fed grass. Like, cook something, bro. So the rest, I feel like there's a dynamic here that's working. That's, I think, gonna make for a very good main event at Money in the Bank. Where that's going to lead to, I don't know. I can't even really tell who's gonna win, and that's what you kind of want heading into a pay-per-view. You don't want to really know who's gonna win. You want to be able to like think, oh, this is split. I really don't have an idea. So I like it. Cena is looking more heelish. He's sounding more heelish, which is what I like. He's a bit more aggressive. He's a bit more to the point. He's coming and cutting throats. That's how he's got to be. Fantastic. Logan's Logan. And Cody holding his own really, really well. Jey needs to do the same.
Yeah. Now, Miz, there is an interesting angle which we are trying to talk about this in the last video as well. That we somewhere down the line anticipate John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, right? I mean, a one-on-one, and that's when Cody Rhodes
100%.
take back the title from Cena, and that's how the entire story goes full circle, right? Now,
Yeah.
this Cody Rhodes' inclusion in the Money in the Bank and the entire story is bringing a different angle where Cody Rhodes has been included and coming face to face with John Cena. Do you think it is a bit premature, or do you think probably someone like a CM Punk should have come in, or maybe he could have gone with some other of his earlier feuds that he had, maybe AJ Styles that John Cena could have gone with, and probably later on, closer to SummerSlam or so, you could have someone like a Cody Rhodes challenge John Cena. Do you think so? It's a premature move by WWE, or do you reckon something else should have happened?
As Cody Rhodes would say. So, what do you want to talk about? Do you know what I mean? Look, I mean, it does feel a bit premature, but you're gonna have to bring Cody Rhodes into the mix somehow. Like, he's not going to be away from the scene for too long. The last we saw was back in WrestleMania, and it's been what, more than a month now, month and a bit. So he's gonna have to come back now. The way he's come back this match, it's some people are saying, should it really be a tag match? Shouldn't have been a sort of like a 1v1 kind of a match. But I get it. They're trying to. I see John Cena's angle where he's trying to ruin wrestling, and I think his whole prerogative is that he's going to end up soon. He's going to finish things up, and he wants to give. He sees Logan Paul as the one that can ruin it even further. Like, he sees that this guy successor, exactly. So he wants to build that up. But then I don't know, man. The way it kind of ended, where Logan Paul pushed him, and then Cena's like, who are you thinking you're doing this to? So I'm not really sure what's brewing there. Yeah. But I feel like something's gonna happen in this match. I feel like something's gonna happen. Because when you see both like Jey and Cody, I think they should be beating them, right? Because Cody is just such a brilliant wrestler, and Jey, look, he can get things right on the day. Main eventer Jey Uso, right? But I think someone is gonna come here and aid John Cena to ruin wrestling even more. Or someone's going to come here and probably interject in the path of Cody and say, wait, you think you're going for the title? I don't think so. I'm also going for the title. So before you get... So now, is that Randy Orton? Is that, Tribal Chief, OTC? Is it Roman Reigns? I don't know, because Roman Reigns has got to come back into the mix of things.
True.
So I don't think Cena and Logan Paul, they are, I don't think they are capable of winning this. Yeah. So someone's got to come in and do something about it. I feel that's where it's going to go. I feel.
Now, there are interesting angles developing to this, man. Just like you said, Roman Reigns is suspected to come back, maybe in Money in the Bank or maybe somewhere around that area. We have the likes of CM Punk, who's always been rumored as to go after John Cena. We also have the likes of, maybe someone coming in to cross path again, Cody Rhodes, because Cody Rhodes cannot take away the belt from Cena this early. It has to be someone somewhere later down the year, right?
It's too early. It's too early, because I think Cena's still got about what, 23 or 24 shows to go. So
December is his last, right? December. He has time till December. So I mean, look, Younes, who do you think? What do you think is the pathway for Cody Rhodes now? Now, this is a tag team match going on with John Cena alone, which, like you always say, seems like a filler, right? So it's like a filler match. Looking at the entire storyline, who do you think is going to cross paths with Cody Rhodes and probably take him away from Cena for a bit?
This is going to sound a bit weird because I've tried to think about this. And when you mention the names like Roman Reigns, who's still got to come back, that doesn't work, because then they've been there and done that, and now they're both faces. That's just not going to happen. I'm curious to see if it's maybe going to be Logan Paul. that carries it on with Cody Rhodes.
Mm.
Because I see one way or another. I don't know if it's going to be set up for SummerSlam. SummerSlam is in early August. We're not that far. Money in the Bank comes, and then it's technically the next pay-per-view is going to be SummerSlam. So I think for SummerSlam is where we might get Cena Punk. Right? Which means that Cena's going to be pulled away. That's the title picture. They might revisit Cena and Cody later. As you've said, maybe at the very end. So then Cena loses the title before he leaves and turns face again, and everyone says goodbye. But that Cena Punk, that has to happen at some point. Maybe for Cody, it's going to be Logan that keeps this going. Maybe I don't know.
Younes, do you think? Younes, do you remember Randy Orton challenged? Well, not challenged. He said something before WrestleMania that, Cody, I'm coming after you. Do you reckon that legacy, the from the past, they're gonna rekindle that story a little bit?
This was another. I was gonna say. So option 2 would be: could we possibly get Cody and Randy at some point? But then between those two, who makes the turn? If anyone has to make the turn, because we are living in a time where sometimes you don't need to make the turn. Sometimes you just let it just sit organically, and you just have these two massively popular guys that just go at it, and everyone just enjoys it that way. But I think it's doing a bit of injustice or disservice to that possible feud. Someone has to turn there. I think it would just make the dynamic better, and both are capable. But who would it be? I don't know. Randy is so over, it's crazy. Cody isn't as over as people think. Like, people know how capable he is. And I feel like everyone does have a love for him. But I do think the character has gone a little bit stale with Cody Rhodes.
I was about to say
spice it up a bit. Spice up Cody a bit.
Yeah, something needs to be spiced up a little bit, and he needs to have something fresh injected into what he's doing. Maybe it'll be Cody. I don't know. We've seen him turn it in AEW, for example. He is capable of it. But I don't know. That's all I can possibly think of. I can't think of anything else down the near future for Cody Rhodes. It's a tough one.
Now,
Randy Orton hasn't featured since Backlash. So, you know, what's the go with that? That's 2 Smackdowns in a row now where he hasn't featured. So,
and him returning has to have some purpose, right?
Yeah,
100%. And the way he ended the match, where he just devastated everyone in Backlash, that story cannot just be not rekindled again. Like they need to kick things off. Where's Randy Orton at the moment? You know,
right. So I mean, just like Younes said, even I'm waiting for a heel turn. Probably Cody's heel turn more is what I'm anticipating. But again, I don't think so. WWE will make that bold move. It's kind of very bold to have your biggest. It's too bold, at least at this point of time. But we'll see. It's going to be interesting. I think so. Cody's going to play a great heel in future whenever he turns heel. But we'll put it to this. We'll keep it to this, guys, in this video. And that's it. Do take care of yourselves. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, goodbye. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.